Nuns too.
What in the world is this place?
Who are you?
I'm Suki Stackhouse. Who are you? What is this place?
I'm Sister Act. You are on my island.
Sister Act?
Act, German for eight. I'm the eighth sister.
What did you do with your 7 sisters?
I'm a nun. I'm the eighth sister to serve on this island, which, I repeat, you are on.
Will I leave your island?
You can't. The boat has gone, and it won't be back for 4 days. There's no phones, no signal, and no internet. Congratulations. You're stranded here with me and the guests.
Guests? What guests?
They're arriving now, actually. You might as well grab a biscuit before they come charging in.
Are backstage and they are ready and they are raring to go. Each of them is hoping to win the series and win the chance to stay alive.
What?
Uh-oh, spoilers.
First up, he's white, he's bright, he's an absolute shite. It is Saruman the White!
Don't let your Isengard down when Saruman's around. All the way from Middle-earth and just a few years younger than Jesus. His hobbies include trapping old men in towers, arguing with trees, and making mutants. Ladies, do your best to put Istaris in his eyes, and if he likes it, you better put the One Ring on it.
Our next Islander is a former Olympian. Can you crack her tough exterior and get her chokied up? She's big, you're small. She's right, you're wrong, and there is nothing you can do about it. It is Agatha Trunchbull!
School's out for this pigtail-hating head who claims never to have been a child herself. Her hobbies include murdering her stepbrother-in-law and force-feeding chocolate cake to children.
Hoping to merge with you and help you acquire his surname, our next Islander will drive you crazy, but he'll always be the psycho. It is Patrick Bateman!
His friends would describe him as a complete banker. Factually true, but also possibly autocorrect. We couldn't confirm, as his friend has since had his head bashed in. He has impeccably high standards and is looking for a hot babe to be all over like a rat up her... Shouldn't that say drainpipe?
I've got a text.
You're a nun, and I thought you said there was no cell service.
I bet you're fun at parties.
Our next contestant doesn't need to take the crown because she's already got one. But before you worry about the sanctity of marriage, don't bother, she never has. Please welcome the Queen Consort!
She's ruling the kingdom, but can she rule your heart? Her hobbies include waving out of car windows and inexplicably fancying the king.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Plot hole number 2. She isn't even fictitious. I should know. I'm a fairy.
Actually, for legal reasons, she very much is fictitious, and any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental.
Oh yeah? What book's she from then?
Handsome princes can have wicked stepmothers too. Take your pick. Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, Prince Charming. And the spur.
Carry on.
Our next Islander doesn't want to steal your heart so much as he wants to steal the change in your pocket. When he says he likes it dirty, he's talking about his personal hygiene. Who the dickens is he? It's Fagin.
Hoping to pick a princess or two, will you fall for Fagin's charms or artfully dodge him? His hobbies include collecting orphans and cutting the fingers off his gloves.
And our final contestant for this year could be an instant match for Fagin. Roses are red, violets are blue. You might smell rancid, but he can't smell you. Whatever you're looking for in a man, he won't take no's for an answer. Save him in your phone book with no name because he shouldn't have one. It's Lord Voldemort!
You certainly won't dumble doze off. There's never a dull moment with Voldemort around. One touch of his wand and you'll be under his spell. Exactly as he is, Hogwarts and all. His hobbies include being a spare face and being beaten by a baby.
And those are our islanders. Let's have some fun. Hashtag islanders, hashtag peng, hashtag ... etc. Hashtag ... whatever ...
Gosh darn it, I think I speak for all of us when I say, what the hell was that?
Well, they've done a lot of bad things, so we've stranded them all on this desert island to give them a stern talking to and to put a stop to it. And hopefully we don't all get killed off one by one as is tradition.
But they're arch villains. I should know. I'm a
Fairy, yes, you said. And yes, they've thought of everything. Or so they thought. And then there were nuns.
Which worthless cretin has landed us on this godforsaken island?
Is this Azkaban? Was that? All your houses are empty? That sounds like a job for the Azkabandits.
Is Azkaban part of the Empire? I can't keep track these days. I know California definitely isn't, because I keep trying to get the king's nuisance of a son.
Sometimes approved, of course. But entirely fictitious kings can't get a visa to get into the States, unfortunately. Ever since King Kong, they've been dead set against it.
You all are so awful. All of you, really. Where are we supposed to start trying to rehabilitate y'all?
Well, we considered Squid Game, but quite frankly, we can't afford the special effects ever since Lurk Pack went up 50 quid a pack. So instead, we went for Plan B.
I'm trapped on a remote island in an undisclosed and frankly unrealistically inaccessible island with 6 of the worst literary villains that we had a reasonable chance of casting. 5 of them are patiently going to be bumped off, leaving only the culprit alive. With that contrived recap for those of you who couldn't be bothered watching last week's episode successfully shoehorned in, they have to work as a team as round by round we lose the player voted the worst.
Gotta pick a bucket or two. Gotta pick a bucket or two.
We skip meeting the team because if you can't work out who they are between the name, impression and terrible puns, then what is this channel even for? So we start with the contestant most likely to lure their victims into a deadly trap while looking alluring in skin-tight leopard print spandex. That's you, Miss Trunchbull. Let's play the worst so-and-so. Miss Trunchbull, in education, if you spotted a crying child in your school playground, would you offer them comfort or punishment?
I'd go over to them, I'd crouch down, look into their little eyes, and get them to tell Miss Trunchbull why they're crying in my face, the snivelling, worthless little goons, and then I'd lock them in a room forever!
That's incorrect. Patrick, what do you actually do for a living?
Is this guy serious? What don't I do? His puny brain couldn't even comprehend what I do for a living. I'm the best of the best, top of my game. He's a
Oh, I don't think he's allowed to say that. I've never even heard that word before. I'm fairly sure whatever he said he was just going to do to Ramesh is illegal anywhere bar Russia.
You know this thing about keeping thoughts inside your head?
Yes, but I can hear people's thoughts because I'm a
Fairy, I know. But I still think that keeping the thoughts inside your head is a tactic you could try. Just for the next year or so.
You know, the word you just thought isn't very non-appropriate either.
Shall I take this as a pass?
Is this punk still talking?
Bank! Bank! Move on! Bank! Bank!
Awkwardly, that is sort of the correct answer, but there's nothing in the rules about the wrong person
I never
stealing
steal. I repurpose.
Fagin, in wallet making, what kind of stitches are applied?
Depends how badly little runts get the heads bashed in if they get caught nicking them.
Incorrect. Queen Consort, who, for legal reasons in very much fictitious as any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. In films, what was the best movie of the 1990s?
One Night in Paris.
Incorrect, that wasn't out until 2004. According to the producers in my ear, I wouldn't know.
Not the night I like to watch back. I have the DVD.
Voldemort, what was the mysterious ticking noise?
How dare you question the Dark Lord about that horrific propaganda? It was a degrading production that should be banished from the internet forever. I should obliterate every muggle who's watched that odious production.
Incorrect. Saruman. You are the strongest link. Congratulations.
How did he do that?
Typical man. Gets his stuff to do everything for him. No wonder I'm an effing nun.
At the end of that round, the team banked absolutely nothing. It's now time to vote off the player you think is the weakest link. In that round, the strongest player was Saruman, as he made me say it with creepy staff magic. The weakest link is largely irrelevant because this is a plot device to bump off your first villain, and really, I think you're as keen as I am that we just get on with it. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
The ugly old hag. This paper is terrible quality. I know the budget for this season isn't what it used to be, but I wouldn't crap on the paper. I mean, this isn't even white. It's terrible. It's embarrassing. I am the only white wizard, and I have been so since you were pulling wings off butterflies. Patrick, do we get to keep his money? Patrick Bateman.
Patrick.
I don't care.
What happens now?
Fairies can't tell the future. Ye gods. We mortals have a trick to find out what happens next.
You do? Oh, tell me, please.
Closer. Closer. Are you ready? Shut up and watch.
Miss Trunchbull, why Patrick?
Because he just stood there, saying nothing, like a ruddy codfish. There's nothing I can't stand more than men who do nothing, wasting oxygen!
Patrick, with 4 votes, you are the weakest expletive that we have obscured too many times for it to remain funny. Goodbye.
Oh, good lord. He's dead.
Oh no, he's dead! How could this even happen? I mean, I know he had terrible thoughts, but he doesn't deserve this, did he?
Thanks for watching. I am now going to exit with even less plausible explanation than how I arrived.
Villains. One of you has been killed. One of you is responsible. We must get to the bottom of this and identify the killer amongst us before it is too late for us all.
Well, that sounds straightforward.
We need to find out who the killer is before anyone else dies. We need to get to the bottom of this.
I just ask them, shall I?
No, that won't work. We need to be cleverer than that. We need to kill them with kindness. We need to help them to relax. Back home, we'd have a good old-fashioned spa day, get them to relax and spill all of their secrets.
Didn't your friend completely conceal that he was a shapeshifter?
Look, Do you want my help or not?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Or I could just start using my special fairy powers to investigate.
No, saw that. I get the cucumbers. Guests, with apologies from the management about that minor inconvenience.
The muggle perishing. Don't they all do that? The insects.
Yes, that inconvenience. I'm pleased to say we have let on some treatment for you all. Please make yourself comfortable.
I'm so unaccustomed to being surrounded by such skullduggery. It's most distressing.
You need to cleanse your pores, let it all out. Try the sauna.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too warm in there. I'd be a puddle of sweat. Even my brother-in-law would struggle.
He'd struggle mostly, of course, because like you, for legal reasons, he is entirely fictitious, and any similarities between actual persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
Yes, quite.
Doesn't your entirely fictional husband have an equally fictitious first wife?
I must admit, I do like the bad boys. Between us girls, I'd have gone for the younger brother if it wasn't for the 12-year limit.
What do you mean by limit? Age difference?
Well, not exactly.
I can't imagine ending up with a bad guy. Why are all these women married? Mrs. D, Mrs. C, Mrs. whoever the hell the king wants next. Mrs. B, fairies are good at patterns. The fairies are good at patterns. What are you dribbling about? Look at you. I could use you like a shot put. The only person you could intimidate is him over there who got defeated by a bloody burbling baby!
Didn't you also get defeated by a child?
One with a father who is very good at being very bad with cars. So I'd watch your brakes if I was you, Missy, if you want to make comments like that.
I think we shared a mechanic.
Yo, Voldemort. Don't eat the mushrooms in the beef Wellington. Gunpowder Fiction and Plot have shared a new Australian recipe. I only drink unicorn blood, you fool. Let it all hang loose, man. Take a day off from being an evil overlord villain. We can return to pillaging and murdering tomorrow. I cannot rest. My mission cannot end. Nor mine. But Vladimir looks after the shop when I'm out of the office. Don't even try bonding with me.
Do you want to know, Strip? Oh, bless your heart, I'm so sorry. Never mind.
Get out of my face!
What's left of it?
Before I expelliarmus you!
But Lord V, I'm not just some muggle. We're both magical creatures. Don't you know I'm a
Fairy! And what weak, pathetic creatures you are! You have no right to even address me!
Well, that's just rude.
If you can read thoughts, how is it that you don't know who the culprit is already?
I'm living, he's dead. I'm breathing, he's not. And there's nothing anybody can do about it!
Oh, great. And I've already confirmed numbers for the lunch order.
The urchin has passed away.
How in the world has that happened?
This is becoming tiresome. My Palantir can resolve this. Reveal to us that which others would wish to conceal.
What horror! is that the king is doing with you?
Well, if I wasn't a nun a minute ago.
Silence that confounded witchcraft!
It probably reminds him of a baby monitor.
The impertinence!
Oh no, I can't believe that's happened, bless his heart!
He should have known my staff was bigger than his wand.
The TripAdvisor ratings are never recovering at this point.
What are we going to do?
We've got far too much lunch coming now, and it doesn't seem Oliver Twist stowed away. All this time is so inconsiderate.
6 of us arrived. 3 of us remain, which means one of us is responsible.
One is responsible? Is that a confession, Your Majesty?
And 2 of us are in very real danger.
Except, ironically, yourself, because you are entirely fictitious, etc.
But one of us, Agatha, Salomon, me, one of us is next.
It appears to me that the best thing to do is all sit in this room together until the boat arrives to collect us. No one can kill us if we're all here in the same room together.
We have always been in the room together. The runtime hasn't allowed for anything else.
Yes, but we can keep an eye on each other now that there are so few of us.
Poppycock! Don't you think the killer has planned on how to get us all, one by one, and now we're just sitting ducks waiting to die? We need to prepare for our enemy! One does not simply walk into Mordor. Too soon?
Well, one can't sit here and wait for the inevitable murder. I refuse to die.
Anna. What? Did somebody say something?
Evil queens have their own magic, and we will not be underestimated. Well, of course.
She hasn't solved the case. I'd hear her thoughts, because I'm a
Fairy, I know. Well, I don't know who is responsible, but I do know how we can find out. As in any good fairy tale. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most evil of them all? I have absolutely no idea who she is, because for legal reasons I am entirely fictitious, and any similarity to any persons living or dead is entirely coincidental.
Well, she's not even here, so it can't be her.
Thank God for your astute fairy insights. For a moment there, I thought you were totally stuffed.
We need to ask better questions.
Who allowed Katy Perry back from space?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the biggest villain of them all? Oh boy, even Eric's freaked out by that guy.
The sun?
No, my Eric. Pam even told me he tried to turn Trump back once. I'm certain I forced that runt to eat a chocolate cake once. His skin never returned to a normal colour.
He's just been to tea.
With the completely unrelated King and Queen of England.
Another entirely inconclusive parlour trick.
I suggest we summon my mentor through this contraption. Mirror, mirror on the wall, summon my mentor, pale and tall.
Look into my eyes. You are feeling very, very sleepy. Your arms are tired. Your eyes are heavy. You're feeling so sleepy.
Last time I heard all this, everyone got hauled into the conclave the next day.
Yes, headmaster. You always were much too good for children.
You are my king, headmaster.
My precious headmaster.
Would you quit it, you creepy ghost-looking slime ball?
You cannot be unaffected. You are feeling very, very sleepy.
I'm not sleepy. I'm furious. Tell him I'm furious, sister. You will talk to me like the lady that I am. I will not be controlled.
Sleepy. I haven't slept like this since the menopause.
Oh, not you too. I must be unaffected because I'm a
Fairy, yes. I know. Why are you even on this island?
Enough! I need advice. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show me the one we always call. Sucky, my dear, whatever is the matter? Oh, Iona, you gotta help me. We're deserted on this island and someone's killing all the villains. How entirely fabulous. What a wonderful way to be rid of these absolute terrors. No, I hope they're all dramatic and gruesome. We must stop this. Why? Look, that's not really the point. I mean, we're too far into this now for plot holes like that one. Ugh.
How dare you!
I must have nodded off.
Why isn't Mush Trunchbull waking up?
Oh, give me strength. There's going to be more of them in the fridge than in their beds.
It's one of you. One of you is the traitor.
6 strangers arrived on this deserted island.
Plus the fairy.
Plus, the annoying character which you may or may not have deduced by now is apparently a fairy. 5 of them were faithful, but one of them was a traitor. And now as we reach the final showdown, the traitor will be unmasked. But is it too late, or can be the faithful villain go on to ruin more lives in peace? Villains, before you cast your votes to determine which of you is faithful and which of you is
Faithful? Would this be a bad time to point out she cheated on her first husband for years?
Allegedly. And I think you just committed treason, traitor.
when you both shut up? Honestly, I'm ready to go home now. They never told me this was 6 episodes. I'm over it. Before you cast your votes, you have one final task.
You don't mean?
Apparently. God help me, I do.
Literary rap battles! Queen Consort of an Unspecified Kingdom versus Lord Saruman the White.
Once Queen of London, England, in it, here to rap for the crown and to win it. Obviously, one is entirely fictional, so stand down your lawyers while I write some lyrical, and the OG evil queen can actually bruv. Didn't take my enemy down with just a little shove.
I'm a wizard, a blizzard, Saruman White, best in the land, hope you're prepared to come and fight. Daddy to the Orcs, Lord of the Tower, your dusty old ass had to marry up for power. They saw the king's ears, they weren't worth the jewels. Oh, my enemies are quaking, fly, you fools!
One doesn't care that she's hated in her lands. Didn't want the subject, I just wanted the man. Who needs a staff when I've got a crown and scepter? Went after what I wanted, made his ex a spectre. Watch out, Blondie, because you might be next. I'm the ultimate villain and I'm here to win heads.
If you think you're my only enemy, ha, I've got dozens. I'm not concerned by a couple of kissing cousins. I rule over lands filled with terrifying creatures. You don't scare me with your oak crow features. Chief of the council, Lord of Isengard, come at me, Queen, if you think you're hard.
I brush off claims to the crown like I just don't care. The second heir says it wasn't fair, so I made him spare. You go on about the ring like the powers in the sparkle, but a ring gets you nowhere, just like a Markle. Although I only know her by reputation, as I am, for legal reasons, entirely fictitious, and any similarity to any persons alive or dead as purely coincidental. I'm the queen. I've the one ring to rule them all. You're just a weak man at your knees will fall.
Your king talks to Ents like he's a bit mad. Doesn't even have the power to kick his brother out the pad. You sit with your royal pearls on your vest, but you a second choice, you'll always be second best. Bring it on, do your worst, come park your pearls. You're only a human, I'll feed you to my trolls.
There's not enough Hail Marys in the world to save me from that.
So who's the traitor then?
That is exactly what we're here to determine. We're at the round table and villains. The floor is yours.
Well, one did rather wipe it with one, didn't one?
Your verses were an absolute car crash, if you'll pardon the expression.
There's no use pretending now. Quite clearly, you are behind all of this. You and your bewitched broom.
It is a staff, not a broom. You would only recognize staff if they were fluffing your pillows. Now enough of this. You have been unmasked, Queen Consort, if that even is your name.
Let's not get into that.
I have nothing to hide anymore.
The time for talk is over. Please write down the name of the person you think is a traitor. Your Majesty, we begin with you. Please reveal who you have voted for and why.
I voted for Saruman because I am a faithful. Now,
Saruman, please reveal who you have voted for and why.
I have quite obviously selected the Queen Consort, as her treachery is apparent.
Well, what happens now? Sister? Sister?
oh dear, this is quite unfortunate.
The insufferable nun is dead.
No, not Sister Act. She wasn't even a villain.
She must have been getting too close to the truth.
Which is what, exactly? Which of you is it?
I believe it's customary for us to go to bed now, and for one of us not to return for breakfast.
As the villains retire to bed, either Queen Consort or Saruman is going to be murdered by the traitor. Which is it? We'll only find out in the morning. I hope they sleep well. Hello, it's the final episode. One of the villains is about to come for breakfast, and the other one will have been murdered. But which one is it? You're alive?
Well, obviously I'm alive. That old bag was hardly going to kill me off, was she?
by order of the traitor, you have been murdered. Well, that's rather annoying, to be honest.
Well, you must be the greatest villain of them all.
I am Saruman the White. I am unquestionably superior to others. But
Yes?
I did not kill the others.
Oh, I know that.
Well, of course you do. Because it was you. Otherwise, you would have heard the culprit's thoughts. And you were the only person, pardon me, fairy, that I could not glamour. It has been abundantly clear from the outset that you, Suki Stackhouse, are responsible for the bloodshed.
If you can read thoughts, how is it that you don't know who the culprit is already?
The case. I hear her thoughts because I'm a
Fairy, I know.
Not you too. I must be unaffected because I'm a
Fairy, yes, I know.
Reveal to us that which others would wish to conceal.
Well, aren't you just a clever little cookie? No one would suspect little old me, but I always end up hooking up with the villains.
But why have you done this, you wonderfully wicked creature?
The answer has been there this whole time. I want to do the villains too. And I don't just want any old villain. I want the greatest villain. Because after all, I'm a
Do not, for the love of all that is holy, say you are a fairy again.
Well, anyway, all this was my idea of finding out who was the greatest villain and worthy of my affection. I've been trying for such a long time.
You mean we're not the first?
Gosh, no! I've bumped my way around every bad guy from Douglas Adams to Carlos Ruiz Zafón. When you play the game of anti-heroes, when you wing it, you die.
Fairy. Bah! I know you, you gold digger of Christmas past. Bah! Humbug.
Out, damn slut.
You strange fairy creature of Pan Am. The things which we love the most destroy us. And this series, which has completely destroyed my will to live.
Don't worry about the fact that you don't have any wings. We all float down here.
I can smell your fairy dust. And to be honest, it's giving me the groove. Be gone!
What do you expect? I'm an ancient vampire and I'm ready for my pipe and slippers!
But you, Saruman the White, you're the best of them all. You're not entirely fictitious, never mind that. Beaten by a baby, a regular pickpocket transfixed by a headmaster. You're the best, the greatest of them all.
Well, you're right about that. Even if I have shopped faithfully at Zara Man, I have never had anybody to give my one ring to.
Plus, you know, those orcs.
What about them?
I'm from the south. I know a breeding kink when I see one. Imagine a race of fairy wizard babies.
Wizard fairy?
Oh, whatever. Don't you think now is the time? We could be together. Forever.
Suki Stackhouse. My precious.
When you came in, the plot got good, and every hero filled up their role. I don't know who they think they are, acting like they own the show. I wanna do the villains too.